Well, hey everybody, Alan Burl, High Country Carnage. It's been a horrible archery season. Horrible. First it was hot, 101 degrees, and then too many frickin' hunters. Been up here the whole month. There's 4 or 5 days left of season. Oh, I'm coming out late. I actually, I did not get this on video. I was riding to an elk spot on my four-wheeler, come around the corner, and there's this nice big 4-point buck standing in the road, and we had a stare down, and he just meandered off the mountain, off the hill. And I just let him go down, relax, turned the bike off, got off, grabbed my bow, pulled off a hell of a Garrett just went home yesterday. I wish I could have had a camera guy with me on that one. There was no way. Too brushy to have a big tripod, big camera. Sucks sometimes, but you know, hunting's hunting. But 40-yard shot, 39 yards realistically though. But a 40-yard shot, hit him, it was downhill. Hit him, looked good center body, but it looked like it came out a little low. So he still has the arrow in him, and I sat on him for many attempts to finish him off. And right before dark, I got to within 30 yards and put another arrow in him. Shortly after that, got too dark, couldn't see him. I could just barely make out his white butt. You know, I watched him fall. He's laying down there. So now it's the dreaded drive out to go back to camp. I don't know, it's gonna be a long night. I know he's dead. I know he'll be there in the morning. It's just we got a lot of bears last night coming out. 2 nights ago we saw a bear running down the road. We got bobcat tracks, cougar tracks, wolves in here. I am crossing my fingers that no predators come across him tonight or in the morning. But I'll be up bright and early for the recovery. We will see you then. Well, here we are the next day from where I shot that buck down here last night. Yesterday, late evening, it's about 7 p.m. Sat on him till dark. But we should just be going in for an extraction this morning because I seen his head hit the ground a couple times in my binoculars last light. So we're gonna load up. Got the knives, got game bag. We're gonna go down after him. Well guys, I just found my buck. Laying nice and pretty right where I left him last night. I think he's a good one. I know he's a good one. They're all good. He's laying right there, guys. Right there. Yep, right where I left him. Recovery was less than 100 yards. But like I said, it just got too late. Let's go get him. Yeah! There he is, everybody. He's a nice buck. It's looks to be a 3x4 with a kicker. Alright, the recovery of the buck I shot last night. Now 7 p.m. It was about 7:15. He's stiff like I thought. But this is a good buck. Yeah, he's a 4x3 with a kicker. I'm gonna call him a 4x4 with brow tines. Beautiful cape. It was a sleepless, well, not sleepless night. I knew he'd be dead. I knew he'd be laying right here. I'm gonna get this set up. We'll do a commentary. Well, here we go, guys. High Country Carnage. Another great hunt. Filled a deer tag, archery deer tag, 2017. Yeah, this rack doesn't show, just like last year, that 3-point I shot for the cape. This one's a beautiful cape too, but these deer are old. Not much growth, but they're, I mean, this guy's hooves are so freaking huge. They look like a small elk. But like I said, last night I was just putting around on the four-wheeler and headed to an elk spot. Come around the corner and this dude was standing right in the road. And it was a stare off at about 25 yards. And he just milled down off the hill, so I parked the bike and started my stalk. He didn't know what was going on. I was quiet, did a really kick-ass stalk down through these rocks and short pines. And he gave me it was a 40-yard shot. And he must have spun or something, because it hit him angling and in him good and down. So I must have hit a rib, and you know, he was actually carrying the arrow with him, and I just got on him and he'd get up and he'd go a little farther, and I'd have him at 50 yards and have him at 60. One time I had it at 21 yards and went to draw back to put another arrow in him, and he got up and hobbled off. And so I got him at 30, had him at 30 yards, and I put another insurance arrow in him to make sure he was down. So what a fun trip. Didn't expect to really get a mule deer, but I shot at one, I don't know, it was like the third week of season. It was a nice big 4x4, about as wide but deep forks with a kicker on this side. And my string must have hit something on my pack. Made a pop like a 22 going off, but he wasn't even standing there when the arrow got to him, and my Matthews Creed is shooting plenty fast enough. But I got brow tines, got a little kicker back here, almost another kicker right here, a little velvet on him. He's a nice 3x4 with a kicker, 4x4 with brow tines, which I like. He's got a big old noggin on him. God dang, these early season capes are beautiful. So High Country Carnage does it again. I'd like to thank Archery Central, Death Heart Bowstrings. I'd like to say Buku Calls. I guess I did use the cow calls sneaking in on him. He thought it was just an elk, you know, getting close to him, snapping twigs. But it was a great shot. And just these deer are tough. But yep, the night went by pretty fast. I ate dinner, had a few cocktails, celebratory cocktails. I seen him laying his head right here. I was only, I think, 28 yards from him from the looks of it. In the dark he looked a lot farther than that, but I just walked out and here he is this morning. I think I'm gonna try to do a life-size skin on this one. I'll have to look and evaluate what it looks like on the other side where the hole is, but 2017 archery general deer tag is filled. Now I just need to get a damn elk to hold still long enough for me to put an arrow in it too in the next 4 days. Got 4 days left for elk. So stay with us. High Country Carnage. If you like what you see, please subscribe on YouTube. We got a lot of action and a lot of hunts coming your way. So this is Alan Burrell, High Country Carnage.